What's going on, everybody? Welcome to 49ers First Takes. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, but I figured I'd come on before the Sunday Nighter and share my opinion and talk a little Niner ball before everything gets rolling Sunday night. It's going to be an interesting game because I'm going to have to take a nap before the game, 4 a.m. So I'm literally going to have like sleep or 3 hours of sleep when the game ends. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully the Niners win and it makes it worth my while to stay up and sacrifice hours and hours. They better win. So I guess the first thing we'll talk about here is the fact that the 49ers are coming off a bye week where they're supposedly rested and ready to go. This is a crucial game for the 49ers because this can really either do two things. It can kind of bring things more into focus of what kind of team this is, if they're going to be a bad team all year, or if they can find a way to somehow rectify this early season bump and turn things around for the positive. You look at the things that need to happen in this game, and the number one thing is that the 49ers need to come out fast. They need to come out and be aggressive quickly. This cannot be a game where the 49ers come out flat. This cannot be a game where the 49ers take a while to get going, because I feel like with the pressure of what's going on in this early part of the season, it can start to get to people, and players can tell you that it doesn't get to them, but it's definitely going to get to them if they come out flat and the Colts come out and put an early, couple scores up on the board before the 49ers can react. So the Niners need to come out aggressive. Kyle Shanahan has to come up with his best stuff. He needs to call his best plays and get involved with his best players. And the Niners just have to really come out strong, both sides of the ball, but mainly the offense. I think the defense has played well for the majority of this season so far, considering what the offense hasn't been giving them. They've bent in a lot of games and not broken. But this game's going to be really important for the 49ers to really come off firing on all cylinders and really make a statement that, hey, we're not ready to give up on the season yet. And we're ready to go. So hopefully that's what happens. Hopefully I'm not sitting there sacrificing sleep Sunday night wondering why I stayed up. I hope it's all worth my while. So, yeah, Niners need to come out firing. Niners need to come out freaking humming. Jimmy's got to play great. Jimmy's got to play fantastic. This 49ers team has to play like there is no tomorrow and that they have no other game after this one if they don't win. So hopefully that's the case, and that's what happens. Figured I'd look at the comments a little bit. Jamie Bryan says, "Hey, Niner gang, I like your hat. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Clown Man, how you doing?" Jamie Bryan says, "End around, check down, slants, run the ball, etc." Yeah, I mean, do what we do best. It is what it is. That's the kind of offense we run when Jimmy's in the game. So why not make the best of it and just try to pick your best plays and go with your best players. 49ers, Chanel, what's up, Faithful? Hey, how you doing, man? Appreciate it. Or lady, not sure. How you doing? Yeah, so the other key is that Jimmy's got to really come out and play well. Jimmy has been cleared to play. He is the number one quarterback. Trey Lance will not play. He is injured. And, I'm a little taken by this whole situation with Trey supposedly injuring his knee and whatnot. But, yeah, Trey will not play. He is out. That means Nate Sutfield will be the backup quarterback. Hopefully we don't have to go to him, because I don't think that'll be will end well. But Jimmy Garoppolo's calf is apparently good to go. So hopefully Jimmy can come out and stay out of harm's way, and we can make a run at this thing and get this game off on the right track with moving the ball, scoring points, and being aggressive. Jamie Bryant, do you think we can win enough games to make the playoffs? Man, we just need to win. We need to win Sunday night. We win Sunday night, we just go from there, one game at a time. I'm not even thinking playoffs right now, and I don't think the players should be either, to be honest with you. The Niners, it's hard to make what they are this season, man. I really don't know what they are. I don't have the best feeling about them this year, and I can't understand what it is, why I feel the way that I do. I feel that something's off, just all around, players, coaching, just a vibe, something strange. But who knows? Maybe the Niners can shake it with this game, and going forward, they can prove everybody wrong, including myself and other idiots who come on YouTube or other platforms and talk about them. So hopefully we can all be proven wrong, and we can enjoy hopefully a good season going forward. I find it really interesting, though, to be honest with you, and it's something that I've complained about ad nauseum before, is the injury problems. Number one, I don't know if you guys seen this, but the Niners are contemplating putting Javon Kinlaw on injured reserve. Now, I don't know if this is full injured reserve or if this is a temporary 3-game injured reserve, but this situation to me is just getting really crappy really fast, with the fact that he has, he came into the league with arthritic knees, and this is something that really didn't show his head his first season until late, when he got hurt during the Dallas game. And then he had some offseason surgery, and ever since then, his knees have been really problematic. I don't know if it's knees or knee, not really sure. But he hasn't lived up to the potential that they drafted him for, and the fact that they gave up on re-signing DeForest Buckner, which is a whole other side story to this game, is the return of DeForest Buckner and, the Niners and what they should have done. Waves have been made by Defoe saying that he was willing to come to the Niners halfway, not necessarily, taking a huge pay cut, but just trying to figure things out contract wise to keep him on the Niners, and that the Niners didn't even do that. And then you see what they did by, signing or drafting this rookie and thinking he's just going to step in and take his place. And that hasn't happened. And, it's just another mark on the, John Lynch checklist of things that have just not went well for John Lynch as far as the draft goes. And the fact that this kid might be going on IR, into the season. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's permanent IR for the season or if it's going to be, a temporary thing, but it's just another one of those things that just confuses the hell out of me, especially coming out of a bye week. You think that guys would be better feeling, and they're actually worse. We got more injured coming out of the bye week, which makes zero sense. I'm going to check the comments for a bit. Jesse Rodriguez says that the Niners lose Sunday, they should just play Trey the rest of the season to get him reps. Yeah, if he's healthy and they lose another game or two, yeah, I would do the same thing. I completely agree. Jesse Rodriguez says we need the W on Sunday. Yes, we do. Jamie asks if we're still going for Marlon Mack. I hope not. I mean, we're getting Jeff Wilson Jr. back. I'm going to check the injury list really quickly. I have it up here. This is the list for Sunday. I figured I'd put it up on the screen here for you guys. Jimmy Garoppolo, good to go. Javon Kinlaw is out. Trey Lance is out. Marcel Harris, questionable. Kwan looks like he's going to play. An interesting one that's come out of nowhere is Maurice Hearst is out for this game. Apparently he injured his calf and he's in a walking boot right now. And Trent Williams is doubtful coming out of the bye week with an ankle elbow situation. Like I said, we came out of the bye week with more injuries than we went into it with. Good news is Jermichael Hasty is looks like he's cleared and he's going to play. So that's great. The Niners will have Trey Sermon. The Niners will have Elijah Mitchell and now Jermichael Hasty. So hopefully the Niners running game can get off and get going. That's one of my other keys to victory. And one of my points that I want to make is the Niners running game has to stay on course and be patient in this game. The Niners need to run their offense and run the offense that they use that makes them successful, which is running the football effectively, short passes, and the play action game. And what you have here is 3 really good backs. Hopefully that can stay healthy during this game. And then the Niners can rely on, and hopefully that can happen. I'm happy that Jermichael Hasty is back. That makes me very, very happy. And the fact that Elijah Mitchell and Trey Sermon look like they're good to go as well makes for an interesting game. Hopefully the Niners, like I said, can run the ball effectively. They need to get on that. The Niners running game hasn't been what it was. Of course, losing a guy like Raheem Mostert 2 plays into the season really put a real big hamper on this offense because the Niners build a lot of what they do off of his speed. And, but at the same time, Kyle needs to show what his worth is as a coach and figure out a way to get other guys involved and make things happen because that's what great coaches do. You can talk all you want about, we don't have this guy or we don't have that guy. There's still talent in that backfield to run the ball, so the Niners need to get on that and make some plays. How long is Kittle out? Let's see. He missed last game. He's out. He was out the bye week. I think he's out 2 more games. So this game and then the following. Clown man, fellettes, it's going to be a long season, summer till next season. I hope you are wrong. I hope we can turn it around. I really do. Luke Luna, what's up, my man? Jimmy G's average of 28 holding calls to 23 got the 40. Wait, what? Jimmy G's average of 28 holding Colts to 23 got the. Okay, I see what you're saying. Jamie Bryant, they once said Jimmy for OBJ. I hope not. We have too many hurt players. Yeah, I wouldn't go after him. He's got injury issues himself. Just like I don't want us to go after Marlon Mack either. I don't understand what this obsession is with the Niners organization with injured players. It just doesn't make any sense. It's never going to change unless we start changing the way we look at the players that we go after. And that's not a Jimmy Garoppolo problem. That's not an anything problem with a front office, John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan problem. Stay away from the injured players. Stop focusing on free agency and signing 1-year deals, cheap deals, because guys are always hurt. Eat a little bit of more, pay a little bit more salary and go after guys that have a cleaner bill of health and stop being cheap and trying to go after guys who you think you can get a little bit out of for little money. The Niners' way of doing things needs to change for sure. Clownman says, in reality, if we played our hand right, we would be undefeated. Yeah. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I think 4-1 would have been more or less where I'd see us. I'm trying to think. The Green Bay game was just a freaking weird thing. The Seattle game, we came out super slow after coming out hot. And then, of course, Arizona, it just, I love Trey. He is raw and he's not quite there. But that's a whole other thing. I think Kyle needs to really step up his play calling and his coaching, what he's been doing, because I don't think it's good enough for either quarterback. I'm not seeing the same Kyle Shanahan this season for some reason. I don't know why. A lot of you probably can see it too, that Kyle Shanahan just isn't the same coach this year. And I really don't. I don't know if he's feeling the pressure. But according to John Lynch, there's no crisis, which I don't believe. It should be a crisis if you've had 4 losing seasons, or soon to be 4 losing seasons out of 5, if they don't turn it around this year. So this is a big game for the 49ers. This is a big game for this franchise, because this is really going to set the thing in motion of either this season being something that we can recover from, or a season that's going to go down the toilet. And yeah, we've had injuries this year, but we still have a lot of great players that are still playing. So the excuse that injuries are the problem is not it. I just think it's poor coaching and poor execution, and everybody's got a hand in the cookie jar in this one. Coaches, players, assistants, everybody's got fault. It's not just Jimmy. It's not just Trey. It's not just this guy or that guy. It's everybody. Another thing the 49ers need to do, and I know a lot of you will agree with me, is they got to get Brandon Ayuk involved in this offense. Enough with the doghouse. Enough with the punishment. Get that kid the ball, because he is talented. This isn't a Dante Pettis situation with a guy that hates contact and doesn't love football. That's not the case. According to Debo, he had a great week in practice, whatever that means. But the Niners need to get Ayuk involved. Use him with a lot of the same plays you use Debo with. Get him on the jet sweeps. Get him on the screens. Whatever you need to do to get this man open is what you need to do. Yeah, Kittle's out, but we have enough players. I'm sick of the Niners, acting like when one guy or another guy is out, that all of a sudden we can't run our offense. We have more than enough talent. We have Debo, we have Ayuk, we have Trent Sherfield, we have our good running backs. We should be able to move the ball effectively and score some points. Heck, Ross Dwelly's a damn good tight end too. So the Niners just need to put away the excuses and the BS and just all the crap that they, give as reasons why they're not doing well, and just go out there and execute. This Colts team, yeah, they came off of a really good win, but they're not doing exactly great this year themselves. So, man, get Ayuk the ball, get him established, get him going in this game, get more than just Debo Samuel the ball. Kyle, where are you at, man? Make this thing hum, man. If you're supposedly this great coach and coordinator in one, let's get this thing going for sure. Yeah, Jamie Bryant says, yes, free Ayuk for sure. He needs to get the ball, man. He needs to get the ball a lot. He is super talented and super athletic, and the Niners just need to get their head out of the rear end and get this thing going for sure. Another thing the Niners, I think, need to do more than anything on defense is stop the run. The Niners have struggled this year stopping the run. I think they're averaging about 130-something yards a game giving up on the run. So, their pass defense, for all the issues and injuries that they've had, is actually played relatively okay. Hopkins had his way in that Arizona game, but that's also Hopkins. So I'm not really super worried about that. If the pass rush comes out and really does their job and helps, I think the defensive backs will do just fine. But yeah, the running defense has to get better. I know it's a part of the thing when you use the wide nine that you're susceptible to the run game, but the Niners are going to have to figure out a way to just do better against the run. They are missing, like I said, they're going to miss Maurice Hearst and Javon Kinlaw in this game. So they're down 2 defensive linemen. Hopefully, I don't know if Kentavious Street is playing, and also DJ Jones. Guys got to step their game up and play well in this run game and really just let the Colts make themselves a one-dimensional team. And if they do that, I think our pass rush can tee off. I think Bosa's having a great year so far. I'd like to see D Ford get more involved. I just like to see the defensive line as a whole make some plays. Eric Armstead has played well this season, even though he's not really getting the statistics. So hopefully that can get going. I'd like to see Samson Abukum come alive and do something this season. He hasn't done that yet. He's been kind of a no-show. So hopefully the Niners pass rush can wake up against this team and really do some damage. But like I said, stopping the run is number one priority. The Niners got to get on that. They've been suspect so far this year, and they really got to tighten up that run defense if they want to make a run for this thing. The offense is one thing. Inability to score points is one thing. But on defense, we really got to figure out a way to stop the run, stop that leaky valve, and let the Colts become a one-dimensional team. And if that happens with Ford and Bosa, I think we can really do some damage. Jesse says, we have good running backs. Use them. Agreed. Totally agree. Jamie Bryant, Bosa, Warner, Ford need all the ball out. Yeah, exactly. Big players need to make big plays in big games. During the era that a lot of you guys were young guys and gals weren't alive during the Montana and, Young and Walsh and Seifert era, that 49er team, their best players made big plays in big games and stepped up. And, other than 2019, that really hasn't happened. This 49ers franchise, probably since 2000, other than a couple weird seasons with Harbaugh and 2019, really haven't done much. So we have a lot of talent on this team. We have a lot of good players on this team, and they need to step up. This is go time, man. This is a critical impasse a fork in the road, whatever, metaphor you want to use. And it's up to your destiny is up to the people that are on the field, and it's up to them to make things happen or not make things happen. So if they're going to do it, it's time to do it now. And I think we have enough talent to get it done. I think we have players that are capable. I want to see Jimmy bring his level of playing up. Like I said, I want to see the running game come early and often and get after it. And this defense, stop the run. Make this team one-dimensional. And then do what you do best, rush the quarterback. Jesse Rodriguez, they need Ayuk involved in every game to open up the offense. He's still making plays when he gets, that one catch that he made against Arizona where they cut back across the defense. And I don't know if it was like a 3rd and long or something, and he made a humongous catch and then ran after it. Yeah, it was great. Jamie Bryant, I've been a fan since 1986. Oh, you're probably a little older than me. I've been a fan since 89, 90. I was born in 79. So, yeah, I've been a fan a long time. I've seen a lot of great football. I've seen a lot of really bad football. I got teased twice in the last 10 years with 2 Super Bowl appearances. I thought we were going to win them. Didn't happen, but I'm still faithful. I'm just a realistic 49er fan. There's, some fans say I'm pessimistic or, downtrodden or negative. I'm hard to please, and I have high expectations. You were born in 81. So I'm a little older than you. Damn, you were a Niners fan as like a little kid. I didn't get into football probably till I was about 9 or 10 years old. So I was slacking for sure. That's awesome though. I like seeing the older fans in here because it makes me feel less old. I wanted to ask you guys if you think if we continue to struggle this season and this season doesn't go according to how we think it's supposed to go, when do you think is a good time to let the rookie play quarterback if that happens? Say Garoppolo gets hurt again, or the Niners are just not going to do it this year. Say we drop to 2-5, 2-6, whatever. Do you play the rookie? I'm of the mindset of eventually he's got to take the field. And if it's a lost season, I hate to say that. That sucks. But if it's not going to be a playoff season, do you let him get his reps? As a fan, I say yes. But do you wonder if the franchise will look at that as admitting failure and put him out there? Personally, I want to see him play more because I think it's important for the future. If you have him sit another year, he's going to come out next year in experience. And then if you move on from Jimmy, I mean, when is it going to change over? So, I don't know, man. Other teams have managed to do this and get guys ready. I just don't know what's up with the Niners, but I want the Niners to do good this year and make the playoffs and let the Trey Lance thing kind of just happen organically. But I'm just asking the question to you guys. I'm putting it out there. If this season does go down the toilet and we look like we're going to not be a playoff team, do you put the rookie in? Do you play him? What's your opinion on that? Clown man, I'm in here age-wise looking at you in the eyes. Haha, nice. Jamie Bryant says, yes, he needs reps. He's our future. We gave up so much capital. Yeah, that people don't understand, man. Like, we've given up so much to have this kid. So, I mean, eventually you're going to have to figure it out, what you got. Is he going to be the guy? He looks raw. He looks inexperienced. It sucks. I don't want us to lose, and I don't want us to have to put him in there and say, oh, it's a failed season, and let him just get his butt totally whooped and hurt. But you got to think about that. As a fan, you have to be realistic, and it's not being pessimistic or negative. It's just the God's honest truth. You got to eventually see what you have in the kid, and you got to see what you gave up all those picks for. So personally, if the season, Jesse says if we lose 2 more games, yeah, I could see something like that. And then, yeah, you got to see what you got. But we'll see. It's not over yet. We have a chance. One of my notes that I have on here is the hardest part of our schedule, we pretty much passed it. So going forward, we have to take advantage of our upcoming schedule. I don't have it in front of me. We play our division again, so we can exact some revenge against the teams that beat us, and we can also exact revenge on teams that aren't as good. I know we played the Jaguars at some point this year. I know we play the Bears. Those are teams we should beat. We are better than those teams. Win some division games. Get in as a wild card. You never know, man. Once you're in the dance, things can happen. Things have a funny way of happening. I'm not saying we're going to get to the playoffs or even win the Super Bowl this year. That's not likely. But you have to be realistic as a fan and just say, hey, give ourselves a chance, give ourselves a shot, get into the dance, and then you never know what happens. Jesse says, if you lose this week, I won't even be mad. I will say we are such a bad team. Yeah, that's what I would say too. Jamie Bryant, Kyle wanted Mac Jones. What if we did get him? I mean, he plays well, but he's a younger, healthier, maybe slightly stronger arm version. Jimmy's pretty much the same player. Personally, I think you live in an era right now where the athletic quarterback and a quarterback that can make moves with his legs is kind of the new NFL. So I'm down with the more athletic, more dangerous quarterbacks, but that's, you see a lot of those great quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, Kansas City, of course, with Pat Mahomes, all those types of quarterbacks. Jesse Rodriguez says, if we lose Sunday and the next, Trey needs to get his reps and trade Jimmy or cut him and open up cap space. They'll need that money to improve the team. Yeah, I mean, I would assume he's moving on regardless at the end of the season, Jimmy. And the Niners need to use that money to, instead of re-signing Verrett and re-signing injury-prone players, use some of that money to go and address a corner early in free agency. If he's one of the best corners out there and there's not a ton of them and you have to pay. And if he's a healthy player, go after him. Don't go the discount. As Grant Cohn said, the Niners look like Walmart sometimes with the way that they go only. I was, player team friendly or discount deals, 1-year deals. The Niners need to invest in healthy players for the long term. So we will see. Jesse Rodriguez, Mac Jones is a younger Jimmy, 100%. Yeah, that's what that's what he looks like. He's played well. Trevor Lawrence has been pretty good. Zach Wilson hasn't been that great, but I still think it's young. Dude, it's so early. You can't judge these guys' careers just yet. You got to give them time, especially with Trey. He's not playing. Everybody else is playing except for Trey. He's not getting any experience. All these other guys are getting experience. They're getting their feet wet. They're getting their butts hit. Everything is happening, and they're, getting valuable reps. So to me, that's the best thing about, right now, even if they play bad, they're getting their reps. I wanted to show you guys something. I don't know if I could bring it up here. I don't know if you guys saw the video from, let me see if I can add a video clip. Hold on one second. I know some of you guys saw this, so I'm going to bring it up if I can. But it was Martellus Bennett talking about Jimmy Garoppolo when he was with the Patriots, and he pretty much crapped all over Garoppolo. So I'm going to bring up this video, and I'll let you guys listen to it, and you could tell me what you think once it's uploaded. He didn't have very kind words to say about Jimmy. And this isn't me. I'm not siding with him or anything, but I think you guys need to see this.
Bro, we lost 2 games. One of them was because Jimmy Garoppolo was being a bitch. and try to quit. He quit before us on the last. Decided not to play right before the game, so we went out there. Jacoby came out and played with a fucked up thumb and played his heart out. But Jimmy was just being a bitch about it all, and he's still being like. That's why you can't win with a bitch for a quarterback. First of all, so like that was the whole thing with him. He didn't want to come out and like do anything because his agent was trying to protect his body or some shit like that. Which I can't fault him for that. But like nigga, you should have made that decision on Thursday, not on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so he not going out there. So Jacoby strap up, and we lost to the Buffalo Bills, which we shouldn't have lost. It was just the last minute try to make adjustments for what Jacoby could do. And we lost to the Seahawks, but the Seahawks loss was a really good game.
I don't know what to say. That's pretty strong words. Jamie said he saw it today. Jesse says that's funny. Jesse says I still would have drafted Trey over any QB. Yeah, me too. I still like Trey over everybody, to be honest with you. A lot of those guys are more polished, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be better pros. So, yeah, that's an interesting. Jesse Rodriguez. Wow. Yeah. The Bennett brothers are kind of clowns. I will say that. I agree with Luke Luna. It's kind of a clown move. My brother said it was a clown move. But, he might not have been the only player that thought that, especially if you go and you come out and you say you're not going to be able to play like right before a game starts. That is a little bit crazy. But like I said, you got to consider the source on a video like that, and on a guy like the Bennetts. Both of the brothers are, they're kind of losers, So never thought I'd ever hear somebody call Jimmy a bitch, but it is what it is, But so in closing, I want to get a score prediction from you guys, whoever's here in the comments. It's been a quiet night in the chat, but as far as people in the actual chat, but the chat's been lively. But give me a score prediction for Sunday. I'm going to go Niners win, of course. And I'm going to go 49ers 27, Indianapolis 17. Anybody, you can go at any time. Jamie Bryant 24-20 Niners. I can see that. I can see it being a close game and us holding on. Oh, Danny Albright. I'm sorry, I missed you. 27-17. Yeah, that's kind of more in my ballpark. Okay. You guys, you don't always have to pick the Niners to win. You can pick us to lose too. I mean, you could be a realistic fan. I just think the Niners are going to win this game. I'm hoping they win the game, but I think they will. Is that it? Like I said, there hasn't been a lot of people in chat tonight. It's been kind of quiet. It's a Friday night. A lot of people are relaxing. Me on the East Coast here, I'm keeping myself warm because it's starting to get chilly outside. Jesse Rodriguez, Niners with the W, 21-17. Again, close game. Niner gang for life. Absolutely. All day. We win 23. They lose 17. Jesse, I can see that. Yeah, it's, 24-17, 27-17. That's kind of the game I'm thinking we're going to have. Like I said, we got to come out in this one. We really got to come out aggressive. No sleepwalking. You've had 2 weeks to prepare for the Colts. There is absolutely zero excuse to come out and not come out sharp. They come out flat in this game, guys. That's a reflection on the coaching and the leadership. So keep that in mind. Danny Albright, Indy's 21st ranked defenses need to score points. Right. We need, all season, anytime I've seen on these kind of stats or these kind of like, oh, this team's lacking in this particular spot. And they're down a bunch of guys, and the Niners don't take advantage of it this year so far. So the Niners need to take advantage of a defense that's ranked 21st. Jesse says, I heard it's going to rain. Yeah, I heard that too. This is definitely, in a way, it's not in the Niners' favor as far as the pass rush goes because it's going to be a wet one. But this might be a good game to run the ball and run the ball really good. So this might play into the Niners' hands on offense. Yeah, Danny, I covered that before. Kinlaw and Trent Williams. Kinlaw's out, and they might put him on IR, which I looking more and more like a bad draft pick and a bad trade or bad trade of letting DeForest go with each passing day. Trent Williams is doubtful. I don't know what happened to Trent Williams, how he got more hurt during the bye week. I don't understand. I don't understand. Somebody made a good point on Twitter that I should have brought the tweet on here, but he said that Bosa trained away this year, away from the facility, and is still healthy. And all the guys that have been injured that have rehabbed here are still dealing with injuries. So keep that in mind. It just, listen, man, someone's going to fall on the sword this year. You wonder if that strength staff's going to be that again, if we have a couple more serious injuries. They might get protected this year because we're not losing all of our stars like last year. But like I said, it's going to be a rough year, and someone's going to have to pay the price for it. Could be John Lynch. It could be a number of people. What's up, Peo Time? How you doing? I'm just about to get out of here. Peo, if you guys don't know, Peo Time is a Rams YouTuber. He is fantastic. He is fun. He is energetic. He's positive. He's not a crap talker. He's very respectful of other people's teams and all that stuff. And if you guys want to come in or go into another person's stream who's not a 49er fan and just be entertained, then go into Peo Time stream. Peo, I don't know if I know we crossed over. I don't know if we went on each other's channel or if it was just a one-way thing. I forget. But yeah, we did a little, I did a little bit of NFC West crossover during the off season. And I definitely went on his channel and had a lot of fun. Jesse Rodriguez says, Jimmy might be nervous without Trent Williams not playing. Yeah, tell me about it, right? Peo says, thanks for the shout out. No problem, brother. We have been on each other's channels. Okay, that's what I thought. And you had a collab with the Lions fan today. That's awesome. Are you guys playing the Lions this week? Oh, yeah, that's right. We talk movies. That's right. Yeah, so me and Peo Time had a stream where we talked the best football movies of all time. Some of our picks were pretty standard, but we each had a couple of picks that were, there was a movie that he liked that I'd never seen before. And, a lot of my picks were pretty much right on point as far as like popularity, but yeah. So the Rams are playing the Lions this week. Yeah. I think you guys are going to win that game. Just saying, you can't lose that one. J Mouse, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Like I said, I'm about to wrap this bad boy up. I have to be up at about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's about 9. I'm old and I need sleep. So I'm going to have a bowl of ice cream and relax and then go to bed. Peo asked, do you think the Niners' injury problems come from bad conditioning or bad recovery? I think it's just a combination of everything. I think it's player personnel decisions of re-signing and drafting players that have injury histories. I think it's a bad conditioning staff. And some of it's bad luck. But at this point, I mean, it's not just a thing. It's not just, well, the NFL is physical, so people get hurt. No, the Niners have a problem that is just far exceeding everybody else's. So, there's contributing factors for sure that go into this. It's not just a one thing. It's definitely an amalgamation of many, many issues. The Niners have a problem with one-year deals and front-loaded deals with injury-prone players and cheap deals instead of sometimes maybe paying a little bit more and getting a solid player who has no injury history, and instead being cheap, being like Walmart, going after a player who's has some some mileage on them and not paying full boat for the guy and then wondering why we always have these problems. So it's definitely a combination of things. Jamie Bryant, we old heads need our sleep. Definitely. I like sleeping. I don't know about you guys, especially this time of year when it starts to rain and get chilly. Thank you, Jesse, for enjoying the show. Appreciate it. Payout time. Have a great slumber. Jamie Bryant, I enjoyed it. I'm out to see you, Niner Nation. Thank you. Brandon about to go off this weekend. I hope you're right. Brandon Ayuk needs to eat, and he needs to eat a ton. Get him the ball, guys. Get him the ball. J Mouse says Niners. Definitely. I am. I don't know if you guys seen recently. I had a collab with. I'm trying to think. I've had some ladies on my stream, and I definitely want to keep going the route of having female 49er fans come on stream. I've reached out to a famous podcaster who podcasts with Matt Mayoka to see if she's going to come on, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm also in the process of trying to come up with a caricature of myself to start putting on like t-shirts and mugs. It would be a cartoonish version of myself with my big nose sitting like I'm doing right now, but like maybe like in front of like a sports desk. I have a friend who does caricature art, and he could make a PNG for me. I could use it as a backdrop to a green screen. I was just trying to figure that out right now. So be on the lookout for maybe some branding going on soon. For any of you who know about how to make, things like mugs or t-shirts and stuff, and where I could go to do that. If anybody has any knowledge about that kind of stuff, if you want to leave a comment in the comments section with a link or a website or something I can look at, I'd appreciate that, because not necessarily trying to force people to buy stuff off of me. That's not the point. I just wanted to kind of make my own brand and have some fun with it. I definitely, if other YouTubers start making stuff, I'm definitely going to buy their stuff too. So help me out. If you guys know a place or a website that makes, like, you can make t-shirts and mugs and stuff and get that stuff made, let me know. Cassidy says I'm ready for another L this Sunday. I don't want that to happen, but I'm glad you're being honest with yourself for sure. I know how you're feeling. I'm sacrificing sleep. Like I said, I'm going to be only about 4 hours of sleep when I go into work Monday morning. So the Niners better win that game. I always go expecting the worst and being surprised. So hopefully I'm wrong and we can somehow figure out a way to pull it out. But I'm definitely nervous about this game on Sunday. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get ready to go to bed because I have to be up early. But I figured we just come in, have a little quick chat, talk about the Indianapolis Colts and the 49ers Sunday night game. Probably won't do a live stream follow-up Sunday night, but I'll probably be on Monday evening. I think me and Jay in the Bay might be doing something. I have to get in touch with him. He might be coming on my stream, and we'll do a post-game reaction. I will get in touch with him. I'll let you guys know. And I'll keep it on my community tab for you guys to see if anything like that comes up. Any other news, I'll definitely post videos if I have. I've definitely been doing a lot of podcast and sound bites from like interviews and stuff. That's kind of something I like doing because I think you guys enjoy it, and a lot of you guys do respond to those videos. So I'll keep doing it. But until then, guys, stay safe and healthy. Don't get in any trouble. And until next time, as usual, like I always say, see you guys on the flip side. Take care, everyone.